Here are the top 10 states with the highest tax burdens. 1. New York. New York consistently ranks at the top of the list for the highest tax burden, with a combined state and local tax rate of around 12.75%. The state's high income taxes, coupled with expensive property and sales taxes, make it one of the costliest states for residents. 2. California. Known for its progressive income tax system, California's tax burden stands at about 12.5%. With a top income tax rate of 13.3% for high earners and significant property taxes in affluent areas, the state's overall tax burden is one of the highest in the nation. 3. New Jersey. New Jersey has a tax burden of around 12.2%, driven primarily by its high property taxes, which are among the highest in the country. Combined with income taxes and sales taxes, residents of New Jersey face a steep tax bill. 4. Illinois. Illinois has one of the highest tax burdens in the Midwest, with a total tax burden of about 11%. Property taxes in Illinois are particularly high, and the state's flat income tax rate contributes to its overall tax burden. 5. Connecticut. Connecticut's tax burden comes in at around 11.5%, with high property taxes and a progressive income tax system. The state also has a relatively high sales tax rate, making it expensive for both homeowners and consumers. 6. Maryland. Maryland has a tax burden of about 10.5%, with a progressive income tax system and high property taxes. The state's proximity to Washington, D.C., contributes to its high cost of living and overall tax burden. 7. Vermont. Vermont's tax burden is approximately 10.3%, with significant property taxes and a progressive income tax system. The state's small population and high demand for services contribute to the relatively high taxes. 8. Minnesota. Minnesota residents face a tax burden of around 10.2%, with high income and property taxes. The state's top income tax rate is 9.85%, and property taxes in the Twin Cities are also higher than the national average. 9. Oregon. Oregon's tax burden stands at around 10%, primarily due to its progressive income tax system. The state does not impose a sales tax, but property taxes and income taxes make up for the shortfall. 10. Rhode Island. Rounding out the list, Rhode Island has a tax burden of approximately 9.9%. The state's property taxes are particularly high, and combined with a progressive income tax and sales tax, residents face a significant tax burden. These states impose the highest tax burdens in the country, making them more expensive places to live. For residents and potential movers, it's important to consider these tax rates when evaluating the cost of living and long-term financial planning.